the gossipy, juicy stuff. Yeah, no, I'm not really a big fan of that. So,
which is understandable. I'm kind of like off with that too. I don't really go on gossip or anything like that. I just ask that because, sometimes people are like, "Oh, I want to share this." I'm like, "Okay, go for it," right? So, uh,
I mean, I guess the only tea is that last night my daughter and I decided that we are going to go forward with her story, but we don't have an estimated release date or anything because we've determined that it's going to be completely scripted. Scrapped? No. We're going to pretty much completely write it before we release it. It won't be released as a completed story, but
mhm.
we're going to pretty much completely write it and direct it and then release it in chunks. So, no ETA on that, but it is in the works.
Cool. Cool. There,
And don't
there's a
have a
little bit of
title.
tea. Well, there we
So,
go. There's a little bit of tea. You all
there
heard
you
it
go.
here. So, do you have any advice you want to give to any new or just writers in general in the community?
Um, Advice as far as like from the writing aspect, motivation, directing, um what kind of advice? I mean,
Just
I can
advice in general.
um write what don't write what you think people want to read. Write what you want to write. It If you are not passionate about your story, it shows up in your writing and your directing. If you're doing it just to get reads, I mean, everybody, yeah, sure, yeah, I want to get reads, but
I think
that's
everybody wants to get reads.
everybody wants to get reads. But if you only write something to get reads and it's not something that you enjoy, it's going to show through.
Mhm.
Write what you want to write, and what you are passionate about, and it will show. I will never write a steamy romance because yeah, that's not who I am.
Yep,
Um,
I'm the same way. I will not write a steamy romance.
um,
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, I uh, I don't think I mentioned this at the beginning.
That's okay.
I recently, not recently, but in past year or so, come to not come to terms, but discover it's not even the word. I'm asexual. So
Oh, I didn't know that.
the the
I actually
the
just watched a video on that, so it was kind of informative. Yeah,
yeah.
literally, it was not planned. I just ended
So
up watching it this morning. So
that kind of the in that way, the episode guidelines work in my favor because I don't have to write sex scenes because we can't write sex scenes, which is really good because make me very uncomfortable.
yeah,
I mean, it's not bad reading them, but just the it's hard enough writing the build up to them for me because I just don't understand it.
hmm
Um, I don't experience it.
yeah.
So those feelings. So you won't ever, you won't. I mean, you might see romance out of me, but it won't be.
It
Don't
won't be like
expect.
the good adult mature themes that a lot of people kind of look forward to, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
But even episode
So
doesn't have that anyway, so I don't even touch on that topic either. And if I do, I just mention it briefly.
yeah.
That's all I do.
So but I write what I write because that is what I want to write.
Mhm.
May never be a top trending author. I may never get episode to buy one of my stories because it's not what they're looking for, but I write what makes me happy.
Which is good, which honestly, that is amazing advice. You should write what you want. You shouldn't have to, write a topic you don't want to write or you don't feel passionate about. And I completely 100% agree with you. If you're not passionate about a topic, then don't write about it. You have to be kind of 100%. You have to be 100% with your topic of what you're writing of. If you're not
Yeah,
into it, then it's going to, and like you explained, it's going to show through right for your writing,
I like to keep my readers on the edge of their seats.
which you
I don't
do.
like to give them warm, fuzzy feelings. I like to keep them on the edge of their seats. So that's what I
You like
write.
to take them on the roller coaster where you kind of go up the hill and you're just waiting for that drop.
Yep. Or I like to repeatedly throw readers off of a variety of different
Mhm.
cliffs and see how well they hang on.
Oh my God, yeah, you do. All
So,
right, so do you have any final thoughts or words you want to share?
don't I don't think so. Um, Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're very
Thank
welcome.
you, thank you for asking me to do this interview. Um,
Of course. I'm pretty sure if I asked you to come back again, I'm pretty sure you'd be on board.
of course, of course.
Of course.
Um,
Aw. Yay! So I want to thank Jay for being on my lovely podcast today. It was honestly so much fun interviewing you and just talking with you. And I really enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure you, like you just said, you enjoyed it too. We had fun. So everybody, make sure you follow Jay at, I'll let you say your handle
it's j.miley.stories.
on Instagram and check out all her stories. I swear you will not regret it. And we will see you all in the next podcast. Bye, guys.